Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Violet Kitten, again. And before the video starts, or podcast, you remember that Fnaf video that happened a few weeks ago? I don't remember. It's been a while. But basically, I'll put an image up now. I did a video regarding the Fnaf movie trailer. And basically me and my friend, or Charlice, Charlie, they were in there. We mentioned how there should be a podcast. As a joke, but we were dead serious because we're here with this now. Also, that same person is also here. You can say hi.
Hi.
Yeah, hopefully the mic quality is probably not top notch, but it's fine enough to where you can actually hear what we're saying, because I looked back at that recording and it was mid. Okay. My audio was fine. Your audio was mid for some reason. I was like, it's fine, okay, it's good. So hopefully, I think I fixed that issue. I don't know. So, what you want to talk about today? What you want to talk about today?
Well, I wanted to talk about the new Ruin DLC trailer and the Help Wanted 2 trailer that just came out the same week as the movie trailer.
Yeah, I'm still surprised about that. I had to make so many reaction videos because of that. One was based on the Fnaf movie, obviously. Then I'm like, okay, so this channel is dead. I don't like. I'm trying to keep it alive by posting memes every once in a while, or sometimes just animation or gameplay. But this channel is dead. So usually when I post a video on this channel, it just goes into resting mode for like another month or so until I finally decide to upload something. Maybe I'm just lazy when it comes to uploading on here. But when those freaking 2 trailers came out, I kind of had to keep this channel alive because, you know, I like FNAF. And anything FNAF related, I will literally stop what I'm doing to upload it. To upload something talking about it. And the same thing happened with the Help Wanted 2 trailer. Not Help Wanted 2. Well, yeah, Help Wanted 2 and Ruin.
Yeah, and the date that I saw that it's gonna come out, I'm actually quite surprised it's coming out so early.
Yeah, I actually might do some streams of me playing Security Breach and trying to beat it before the Ruin DLC comes out, just in case.
Do you even remember? Do you even remember what month it comes out?
No, I honestly can't remember. I think it was sometime next month or something.
Yeah, it's in July, so you don't really have much time. You just have the rest of this month and until whatever day it comes out next month.
Yeah, and I'm usually a fast gamer when it comes to FNAF games, but well, except for FNAF 4, as much as I hate to admit it. FNAF 4 was kind of hard for everyone. FNAF 4 is I don't know if you played FNAF 4. But I've played FNAF 4, and it is... I couldn't get past the 3rd night for so long. In fact, I had so much trouble trying to get past the 3rd night that I eventually said, you know what? I'm not going to record this. And I kind of just had to beat the entire rest of FNAF 4 off screen. I took the videos down too, so you'll never see my suffering playing that game, and I'm glad.
I mean, if Markiplier was able to do it, same with Jacksepticeye and Corey, then I think you could have done it.
I did do it off camera, but hey,
that was me on camera, but okay.
Yeah, I'll probably play FNAF 4 off camera. What am I talking about? I'll probably play FNAF 4 again, maybe in the future, whenever I finally get a webcam to work, because I have not been able to get any type of webcam to work. Oh, man. But yeah, the FNAF movie, the FNAF Ruin trailer, Ruin DLC, and Help Wanted 2. I was actually there for Dako's stream. Like, I was there the entire time. I never left. I was there from the time it started to the time it ended, basically.
Wow.
Yeah, because I'm like, potential FNAF trailer? I'm going to be here. I don't care if I miss something in real life. I'm staying here. I kept my word to that. And it was good. I'm thinking, well, obviously, no one thought it was going to be Help Wanted 2. We all thought it was going to be either it was going to re-show a bit of Ruin, or they was gonna either re-show the Ruined trailer or show completely new gameplay footage. But nah, they decided to slap us in the face with the Help Wanted 2 trailer instead. That was actually kind of good though, because I don't know, what was your reaction to that actually?
I was very surprised with all the stuff. Yeah, like 3 stuff in the same week.
Mm-hmm. And now I guess. Wait, continue.
I was like really surprised because they usually haven't done that within the past recent years. Last time, like especially with the games and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah. And now I guess it's time for the question that everyone has been asking ever since this week has happened. But before I ask that question, is there anything else you wanted to say? Or add?
I don't know. I mean, like, I'm really stoked about the Ruin DLC coming out this July, and the movie coming out October 27th, which I'm very excited for.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have the Help Wanted 2. I don't remember what the date was, or if it even had a date. I don't remember.
It was just late 2023. That's all it said.
Okay, so like all of that coming out this year, the DLC coming out next month, and then the other 2 stuff coming out in a few months. So I'm just excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too. And I'm also mad because I had to make that many reaction videos. It was worth it though. It was definitely worth it. But basically, now it's time for the question: which are you more which one are you more excited for to come out? Because there are 3, and I know you are excited for all of them, obviously. But which one are you more excited for? If you could pick one, I guess.
Definitely the movie. Because I've been waiting 9 years for that thing to come out.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, this year makes it 9. I'm just so excited.
Yeah, I'm excited for mostly the FNAF movie, because I remember I'm gonna try to put up an image, but I remember back in the day when we used to, probably not you, but when we used to think we would believe anything with part of the FNAF movie, and we would look up the FNAF movie, and it would bring up these freaking goofy looking animatronic parts. Turns out that those were instead not being a FNAF movie, but they ended up being used for the Banana Splits movie. Thank God thank God that never turned into a FNAF movie. It's Banana Splits. What is this Banana Split? The Banana Splits movie was kind of garbage. It wasn't that bad, but it wasn't good at the same time.
Yeah, I never watched it.
Yeah, I watched it simply because I was like, this could have been a potential FNAF movie. Let me see how it would have been. Or let me see what they had in mind, I guess. Yeah, don't watch it. I mean, unless you just want to watch it, then go ahead. But if you're going to watch it to get a good experience out of it, nah, it's not good.
Yeah, I don't really plan on watching it anyways.
Yeah, and I think since we're on the Banana Splits topic, I think that used to be an original show before that movie came out. I don't remember it though.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't need to look that up. But also, have you seen the new FNAF memes that have been going around based on the FNAF movie?
Oh dear God.
Have you seen them?
All I've seen was the purple guy. I mean, I also see the ones about like the FNAF fans are being fed a lot in May with that whole week of those 3 things coming out.
Yeah, I made a meme based on that too, and it got a lot of attention because people liked it. I basically used the clip. I used the clip from the Pizza Tower thing where they was like, basically he typed in something and it said boo, and then he basically started screaming and lagging. I used that clip, but I put the freaking FNAF content at the bottom of it. And yeah, people like that. But yeah, there are new FNAF memes based on the FNAF animatronics and the red eyes, basically.
Oh yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to put a couple memes up on the screen, but those memes are fucking hilarious. And I'm like, they had to do it. They had to do it.
Yeah, like, especially with the cost and stuff, because, like, doing the iconic black eyes and the white dot in the middle, like, for the people, like, that costs a lot of money, and that would mainly work with, like, CGI and stuff, but that's, like, really expensive to do. So, like, the red eyes are iconic throughout the franchise as well, so they just went and did it. So, I mean, I don't blame them. I probably would have done the same thing.
Well,
but
basically,
honest,
oh, go ahead.
I feel like the red eyes worked better than the black eyes with the white dot in the middle would have. Like, I feel like the red eyes worked better, especially like, with all the lighting and stuff. And I got this information all from an actual guy who does this kind of stuff or has experience with it. So
yeah,
this is all from an expert that I watched. So don't worry, I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I agree with you. I like the red eyes. I don't think they're that bad, but also there's like an explanation for that. The reason people don't like the red eyes is because evil robot red eyes. That's the only reason they don't like it. They think it's. They think they're trying. They basically think that it's not going to be good because they have red eyes, so they think they're just going to be the basic red robots. But there's an explanation, and Dawko even explained the eye colors and all that jazz and stuff. And basically Dawko said this: when their eyes are black with the white irises, that's when they're possessed, but that's when they're in possession mode. When they're normal, they're just normal, obviously. When they're red, they're angry, and I'm like, I have seen that before, especially in FNAF animation. Like, whenever they would be red, they'd just be angry. Whenever they're black with the red irises, what am I talking about? Whenever they're black with the white irises, they're possessed. Like, Puppet and freaking Golden Freddy are good examples. Who else? I mean, sometimes the FNAF animatronics, but I rarely see them. I rarely see them with those eyes at that point.
Yeah, and like, the red eyes also come in really good, like, with explanations and stuff, like security breach, like when Roxy, Monty, and Chica are like all being controlled by Vanny, their eyes turn red, or at least the pupils do. They turn red, meaning that they're being controlled, and that's why Freddy's eyes are not like that, because he's not being controlled. Same thing with Sun, but with Moon, because Moon's pupils are usually white, but they're red when he's being controlled by Vanny or William. So there you go, people. Security breach does the same thing as the movie. Yeah.
A lot of people have been getting mad at the recent FNAF, me included. But basically, they're saying that William Afton, or the Mimic, is Burn Trap and Glitch Trap. So it means this entire time William Afton himself has been dead, and everything else has just been the Mimic. And I'm like, no, I would not. I would refuse to believe this.
I've been hearing stuff about that too, and I'm like, okay, what the hell is this stuff? What is the Mimic and shit? But then I watched one of Matt Pat's newest theories video. Yeah, one of his newer theory videos earlier today, and that's when I learned more about the Mimic. I'm like, oh, okay, so this is what the Mimic is. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like. And I refuse to believe it as well. I mean, they exist in the same universe, yeah. But I don't think that whole thing was going on. I mean, William always comes back, you know. So it's definitely not the Mimic. It's him.
Yeah. The reason I don't think it's the reason I refuse to believe it's the Mimic is because the books are not canon to the games. Ignore the fact that some of the characters' names are quite literally confirmed in the books. We're not going to talk about that, FNAF fans. Don't go in the comments and say anything about that either. If I see one paragraph if I see one comment explaining that, I'm not reading it.
Look, listen. The books are actually canon in the games.
Okay, some of them might be, yes, but others are not.
No, not some of them, no.
Wait.
All of them are.
Bruh.
If not all of them, then most of them.
Okay, which ones then? Which ones?
3 of the newest Tales of the Pizzaplex. That's 3 of them.
Okay.
3 of them right there, the 3 are canon.
Yeah, well, Tales of the Pizzaplex, yeah, they seem to be canon because those stuff's actually not in the game.
There's also other books are also canon, like the Fourth Closet, the Silver Eyes. Those are canon. They're all canon. Like even Matt Pat says it as well. He says it himself. Well, maybe not like that exactly, but he says it.
Yeah, I need to. Because I know in the Fazbear's Fright stories, I think the Fazbear's Frights are what's not canon to the games, but even then they still prove things in the games. But basically, William Afton, he did indeed die in the Fazbear's Fright stories. Like, basically, there was a prologue. Have you read the Fazbear Fright stories? Or like...
I gotta see what series my book is in. Let me see. Let's see here. Yeah, I have Fazbear's Fright number 9. So yeah. Yeah,
well, basically, at the end of every story of Fazbear's Frights, or like at the end of all 3 main stories, there's a prologue that follows Stitch Wraith. And I think like near the end of that prologue series, in like a different book, William Afton like low-key died, like he got bodied.
he already got bodied in Fnaf.
No, like 3. He died. Like he wasn't coming back this time. And I was like,
My God.
Yeah, and because Dawko read it, and basically, if I spoil anything for any of you, I'm sorry, but basically, he becomes freaking Innard. He basically becomes Innard 2.0 and tries to fight Stitch Wraith, but then ends up dying. That's all I'm gonna say. And got sunk to the bottom of the freaking river, whatever. And yeah, so he did appear to die this time. Will he come back in a future Fazbear's Fright book? Probably. But, yeah. Because I literally, every time when someone says William Afton is dead, I, like, refuse to believe it. Even though it's sometimes given concrete proof, I just still refuse to believe it. That's what the FNAF timeline has done to me. It's given me trust issues with the characters.
Well, okay, there's just something I want to say about the FNAF movie. It just came across my mind. There's going to be a lot of things that they're going to want to see in this FNAF movie. They don't realize there's 3 movies coming out.
Yeah.
They're based on the first 3 games. FNAF 1, based off FNAF 1, which is set in 1993.
Mm-hmm.
And, they're going to see Missing Children, Bite of 83, Bite of 87, William's death. Yeah, you're not going to get all of them, but you will probably get like 2 of those. You'll get the Missing Children because they're in the movie. If there is a Bite of 83, that's probably going to be like in a flashback or something. William's death, however, maybe towards the end. If it is a movie, then it's probably going to be towards the end. If it's not in the first one, probably going to be in the third one. Like with I don't even know if it's going to be in the third one. I mean, it's a possibility because like he dies in 93. Because FNAF 3 in reality takes place in 2023, which is this year. So yeah, he probably will die in the first movie and then come back in FNAF, like the third movie as Springtrap in FNAF 3. And then the fire stuff. Yay. Another
thing I've been thinking of is, one, will we get to see the Afton family in the movie? Like, at least one of them. Probably not all of them, but at least one of them. So, So we won't get the impression that William is just flat out alone.
Well, he's definitely not gonna be alone because he doesn't die but he dies before Michael. So
yeah, he dies basically before everyone. Well, ignore Elizabeth and Crying Child, but we don't talk about them. We don't talk about them.
But I've been seeing theories that Abby, the little sister, her name is it's like some word that goes along with it. It's like a word that goes with circus, baby Abby, yeah, that stuff. So like people are thinking that Abby is like the movie version of Elizabeth, and Mike Schmidt is Michael Afton.
He better not introduce a new character, bro. He better not. I'm saying he better not pull the new character trope, bro. He introduces a whole new character. You gonna break the internet with that.
There is a new character.
And there is a new character, but they don't seem that important so far.
Their name is Max.
Mm-hmm.
They seem to be not a main character, but a side character. But they're not background, so they have some importance.
Yeah.
Which could affect the FNAF lore.
Yeah.
Yay!
The other thing was once the FNAF movie comes out, I wonder if it'll break the internet.
Oh, it's definitely gonna break the internet because it's the biggest thing. We've been waiting for 9 years.
There's gonna be so many freaking memes on it. I know for a fact already, and I'm gonna be one of the people that makes them.
I'm not gonna make memes because I don't have the stuff for it.
I mean, hey, all you really need to do to make a meme, to make a basic meme is take a picture of something, add a caption, boom, you're good.
True.
You don't have to do what some people do these days where they freaking animate a whole odd clip and then, like most FNAF memes that are like that. Literally, 99% of the FNAF memes are animated or Photoshop pictures.
Yeah.
Which is, it's not bad, but it's also funny at the same time. Some of FNAF memes, however, some of them are just so overly produced. Like, why did you have to go this way to make a CGI clip just to post it as a meme? You should have made a show with this, bro. I don't want to say it's a waste of talent, because you do what you want. But, bruh, why? You did this for a GIF. A freaking GIF that was probably 2 to 3 seconds long. I find that funny. That's hilarious. I had to scratch for a minute.
People just put a lot of talent on small things. They do what they want.
Yeah. As long as it's funny. No, I'm playing. Good or bad, it's still funny. In my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, moving on from the FNAF movie. Hope Wanted 2. What do you expect from that game? Like it's content wise or just game in general?
Well, with FNAF, the first Help Wanted game, you would play in FNAF 1 to FNAF 4 offices / bedroom. With this one, I'm expecting sister location to I'm expecting a lot of stuff with sister location and FNAF 6. Maybe security breach might get in there, but I don't know.
How much you want to bet that they're going to introduce a new villain or something like they did with the first Help Wanted, where they introduced Glitch Trap and he kind of spooked everyone out, including me, for a while, until we eventually just got used to his goofy smile.
Well, I think they will. So this is a continuation of the first one.
Yeah, all I know is if they bring back William and it's a freaking another trap, I'm gonna be like, I'm done.
Honestly, I don't know what to do.
Like, at least, no, they probably, if they do bring back someone, bring back Vanny. Because I'm disappointed at what they did with her in Security Breach. She was promoted so much, only to appear like twice out of the entire gameplay of Security Breach. And then, and then the few times she did appear, what did I just say? The few times she did appear, that's not a word. The few times she did appear, she died. Like, she just got bodied, and I'm like, wow, okay. I guess that's it for her then. So I hope they bring her back and make her cooler, I guess, or give her more character depth, I guess. What would you call it? What would you call that?
Give her a story.
Like, yeah, like give her more insight of the story besides her being just apparently she's Vanessa. We all kind of guessed that from other stuff, but you know.
Confirmed she is.
Yeah, we all kind of guessed she was Vanessa a while ago, but then it was confirmed. So yeah, so far all I know is this: Vanny is Vanessa. She has issues. I can't remember the issues, but I know there are issues. I think it was anxiety or something. I don't freaking know.
I don't know.
Yeah, basically they had like severe anxiety. They had therapy. Also, they were they the beta tester? I can't remember. Were they the same beta tester from Help Wanted? Because if so, they sounded completely different.
No, they're two different people. But she was a beta tester, but she got under Glitch Trap's control.
Yeah, and I'm like, that's the same beta tester, because the same beta tester that you played as in Help Wanted got taken over by the Glitch Traps. I'm like, was that a different person then? Or was that just, or were you just playing as Vanessa?
Jeremy did. He was the first one, but he was stronger, stronger than Vanessa. So he was so you want to know what he did?
Oh yeah.
He sliced his face off.
Yep. Why did he do that? I can't remember. I guess finally got to him. He's dead now. There's no way he's living through that. That man oofed. But why did he even do that? I think Matt had explained it, and I just didn't pay attention.
I think he did. I believe.
Yeah, man, legit committed Joker. If you've seen that comic, basically there was a comic where the Joker cut his face off to prove something to Batman. I don't know. That's basically what Jeremy did in here. Cut his whole face off. I'm sitting here thinking to myself, I thought FNAF was for kids. I thought FNAF was for kids. But hey, I mean, FNAF was never made for kids. Yeah, FNAF was never made for kids, but you know, because of the new fandom, no offense to any of you, it has been made kid friendly. It has been made kid friendly and people don't like it. That's part of the reason why people didn't like Security Breach, aside from the obvious lagging and bugs. But again, even that was because of the fans. The fans wouldn't let the freaking game work. They kept rushing, and then the game came out. Then they complained about it being absolute dog water. Like, bro. But Help Wanted looks like it's gonna go back. Hopefully, Help Wanted looks like it's gonna go back to the roots of scary, because you know we need that, because FNAF is kind of losing its edge in a scare factor, at least.
What game do you think they started to lose the scare factor?
FNAF, not FNAF 1. What the freak am I talking about? FNAF 1 scared me so much. FNAF 1 scared me so much I left for a few years. I don't know, my brain, okay? Back in 2014, I had a baby brain. I was scared of everything. I was scared of everything. I never played. Okay, so basically, I was only scared because I didn't like horror games. I was that more goody two shoe, bright colored cartoons person. Okay, so to play Five Nights at Freddy's basically got out of my comfort zone, and yeah, now meanwhile back in today's era, all I play and talk about is horror games, dang near.
Yeah.
So it kind of just grew in me. And yeah. But basically, FNAF 1, definitely not. At the time, yeah. But, I think, I would say I lost a scare factor in... I want to say FNAF World, but then again, it was intentional. I would say Ultimate Custom Night, because Ultimate Custom Night, most of the images were just freaking still frames, and it was just more goofy than scary.
I mean, when Help Wanted came out after that, that definitely brought it back up.
Yeah, Help Wanted was in VR. Anything in VR is scary.
True, but still.
Like anything. And I seen this clip where Scott Cawthon was playing it, and he yeeted the VR headsets because he got jump scared in the game. And I was like, me personally, that VR would have been broke because I don't know. I hope that VR was working afterwards, because he threw it across the room, like full force yeeted it. What do you say?
I wonder who he got jump scared by.
I don't know. It was probably... Hopefully it wasn't Bonnie again.
Oh yeah, Bonnie gave him nightmares with FNAF 1.
Yeah. So I'm like, yeah. This is probably either a nightmare animatronic or one of the Curse of Dreadbear animatronics. But I don't know. I don't know. It was still funny to watch, though. It was just the reason I know this clip exists is because I was watching a Dako meme review. I think it was on a Dako meme review, and someone had submitted a clip, and I know it was Scott Cawthon because I just know what he looks like. I've seen him too many times. He yeeted the VR so far, man. I was surprised that didn't break, or maybe it did. Maybe it did. I don't know. I don't know how strong Oculuses are, because I've dropped my Oculus a few times and it is working just fine. So I'm like,
I mean, it'll definitely if it's under like a certain amount of pressure.
Yeah, the only time I will ever end up getting so scared to where I yeet something across the freaking room, it has to be that better be the most perfect jump scare ever if I'm going to do that, okay? Because usually when I play a VR game and I get jump scared, I usually just lift up the headset while the jump scare happens, so I don't have to see it. Because nobody has to deal with that. Okay, so basically when you're in have you played a VR?
Yeah, I have, just I never really played horror VR, but I've played VR before.
Yeah, well, basically, when you're playing a horror VR game, it's basically like you're actually there. Meaning, like, everything sounds realistic as free. Yeah, so when you get jump scared, you thinking you actually did.
Bro, like, you literally feel like you're dying.
And if you're wearing those freaking suits that make you feel everything in the game, that's even worse. Like, I don't get why people just use that.
Maybe to make it feel more realistical, because that's
no, like
fresh
like yes, there. But not playing a horror game with a suit on, because then, like, what if you get stabbed in the game? You just gonna feel it. Then what?
Well, you're not really gonna.
You're not gonna feel it, because if that happens, then that's some supernatural stuff that we need to talk about. But that's some paranormal activity at that point. But like your freaking suit will vibrate, and you think you got hurt, but in reality, you're fine. Like, you're good. Your brain's messing with you at that point. And I'm like, why do people have these suits? Like, because my friend has one of these suits, and whenever we was playing VR chat, right? And I had a character with magic. Yeah, I accidentally shocked her, and she freaking was like, ow. I'm like, what? What you talking about? And then she told me the freaking pain suit. I forgot what those suits are called. I guess they're VR what do you call those? I don't know. I need to find one of those.
No.
I'm not gonna buy one because I don't feel like getting hurt in VR. But they seem cool. I've seen a lot of YouTubers. Why do I keep... Okay, so this is off topic. Someone keeps sending me a GIF of Pee Wee Herman on Discord.
Why?
I don't know. I don't freaking know. I just keep looking and they keep sending me a Pee Wee Herman GIF and I'm like, why? What's the reason? But yeah, also sorry for the awkward pieces of silence that keeps happening. I keep stopping to do things.
It's okay.
So yeah, other than... Oh wait, actually... Wait, I think... Did I already say what I expect for Help Wanted 2? I think I already did. How I wanted them to...
Yep.
Yeah, I wanted them to introduce a new character. I hope they do that. And hopefully, I hope they... When do you think FNAF will actually end? Like, not as a franchise, because that will never happen. But when do you think the actual main line games will end? Because it was supposed to end in FNAF 3. People didn't like the jump scares. He made more. Then it was supposed to end in FNAF 6. Like FNAF 6, Loki had a concrete ending. People wanted more. So he made more. And now we're just still going.
Well, originally, like, after those games, it was supposed to stop at Security Breach following the fire ending, / aka the Afton ending. Because we know that's the canon ending, because DLC ruined. That's, yeah. Looking at the map and in the name, it's the place is ruined, following that. So, for right now, we know that the end is supposed to be the DLC ruin.
And you know what's funny? Watch when this freaking DLC comes out and there's gonna be more questions than answers.
That's literally Security Breach over again.
Like, watch when... Literally, every single Five Nights at Freddy's game, everything's supposed to be settled. Nah, there's more questions than there were answers. Like, bruh, now you got to make another game at that point. Because the rest of the fans is gonna be upset. Just the fans is gonna be upset at that point.
Or maybe do DLCs. I mean, like, do whatever you want, but like...
Yeah, and I mean, like, okay, there are some games that have left us on cliffhangers and just never came back. But like, bruh. So I just realized that I didn't send you the images. Remember when I told you that those wide images that I could use for the thumbnail earlier on? Yeah, I sent them to the wrong person's DMs.
Bro.
And they DM'd me and was like, they just sent the eye emoji. I was like, bruh, my bad. But yeah, I'm sending them now. You can see them. Oh, I sent them to the wrong person. That's funny.
Bendy and Foxy, okay.
Yeah, basically the Foxy one was for my meme I made, and then the Bendy one was for the video I uploaded yesterday where I found Build Our Machine in the actual game itself. I'm like years late, but I don't care.
It's fine. So is there anything else we can talk about, like, talking about with FNAF? Because I feel like we've covered everything. The movie, the DLC, the Help Wanted 2.
Yeah, I think hopefully I don't jinx anything, but I can't wait to see if they do come out with another FNAF book, what will it be on? It'll probably be another Tales of the Pizzaplex book. I need to read those because yeah, they seem interesting.
Yeah.
And also,
yeah.
I think the Fazbear's Fright storyline ended. I don't know.
Yeah, because I know there's a few more books after the one I have.
Yeah, well, I know there was like one more book coming out for Fazbear's Fright, but that came out, and that was the one with the cat, the friendly face. And I don't know if there was another. Oh, never mind. There was the one that was coming out with the freaking shark. Yeah,
I think that's
literally no one. Like there was a Fazbear's Fright book, but the animatronic was a shark. Yeah, no one liked that, so I was like, is that still gonna happen or no? Because I haven't heard much from it.
Well, it might be in the writing still, but I don't know.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he just completely changed up the animatronic because, people are not liking this shark person because it just doesn't feel right with the FNAF fandom. The FNAF animatronics and the animals that they choose, it feels weird for them to just choose a random sea creature.
We literally have an alligator.
We don't talk about them, okay? We don't talk about Monty. We don't talk about Monty, bruh.
We mainly have bears, rabbits, chickens, and foxes. Where did a wolf and an alligator come from? Okay, you know what? Never mind. We have Twisted Wolf from the Twisted games.
We don't talk about him. No.
Oh, no.
Oh, speaking of which, we didn't cover everything because there's one thing I needed to talk about the Ruin DLC. Glamrock Bonnie Boy, Bonzi, whatever you want to call him. I wonder if he will appear or not. If he will appear or not, dead or alive, dismantled or fixed. I don't know. Will he appear? I hope so.
Well, I don't know because it's been confirmed that his parts were used to rebuild William as Burn Trap.
Yeah. Rest in peace to him. But like, if he does appear, he'll probably be like Shatter or something, or like halfway endoskeleton.
It will definitely be Shattered. Yeah.
But will he be good or bad though? Because like, he probably wouldn't be much of help to you since he's like dang near broken. But then again, I say that like but like some animatronics in this franchise are more damaged than a human body, and yeah, they be strong as freak, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because they're metal. Maybe it's just, I don't know. Like the Joy Creation animatronics, those are completely fan made, but those are good examples. They look so broken, yet they are so powerful. But then again, this was before they were actually just demons in the skies the entire time. So they have an excuse, but the other ones are just pure robot. So like, bro, explain yourself. Like, is it the souls that make them stronger than they're supposed to be? I don't know.
Maybe, like with the remnant running through.
It just makes the robot material, it just makes the freaking mechanical material more stronger than it needs to be. Like, you're just making this a harder job than it needs to be. Why?
Yeah.
It's like William Afton is the only person that I accept having freaking dang near invincibleness. That's not a word. Invincibility.
Don't forget about Cassidy / Golden Freddy.
Yeah, Cassidy, basically the animatronic is so possessed that they have paranormal activity on their side now. They be floating around. Either that or they making people have severe hallucinations. And Puppet. I don't freaking know what's Puppet's ordeal. They be flying. Like low-key just floating around. And I know they weren't programmed to do that. Like,
actually, maybe they were actually programmed to do that.
Like, I know they were programmed to move, but they usually just... I don't know. If they were programmed to fly around, then what kind of technology... Why did they have that technology in the whenever freaking FNAF 2 was made? I don't remember the year.
FNAF 2 happened before FNAF 1 canonically. Well, FNAF 1 in 93, the fight of 87 happened 87, which was at the FNAF 2 location. So, FNAF 2 happened in 87.
Yeah, so how the freak they have flying technology back then to make they had flying technology. They had flying technology because I'm pretty sure airplanes existed then. But like for animatronics and stuff, like these are very advanced robots for this time era. But then again, I guess William Afton and them were basically geniuses then.
The thing is, the puppet existed before FNAF 2, I believe. Because in FNAF 2, the puppet has the tears, and the puppet's eyes are green then, but then they turn white, and then the purple tears. So, like, I believe that the puppet was at Fredbear's. Because, like, Charlotte died in 83, same year as Evan did. But I believe Charlotte died, before Evan did. So, yeah. I believe Puppet would have existed before the stuff at FNAF 2.
Yeah, and Puppet. So Charlie. Their name is Charlie, right? Because some people call him Charlie, some people call him Charlie, and I'm like, that's the same name, is it?
yeah, Charlie is just the nickname of Charlotte.
Yeah, well, Puppet, Charlie possesses the FNAF 2 puppet. We know that, but for some reason, I've been seeing that, you know, the security puppet?
Oh, in FNAF 6?
Yeah. Some people say that she possesses that puppet, and I'm like, no, that can't make sense, because how you possess one animatronic and then move on to the next one? I mean, well, unless that animatronic was destroyed, because I guess that can happen. But otherwise it doesn't. I don't know. Because I know for a fact she possesses the FNAF 2 puppet. It's been proven. But the other puppet.
Well, with Elizabeth, this comes into play with her. With her possessing Circus Baby, her being the main person that controls Ennard, since Ennard is the combination of all funtime animatronics, Circus Baby gets kicked out of Ennard, and there's Scrap Baby, like, just random parts put together, because the Scrap Baby is like a whole different model of Circus Baby if it was fixed. So, I mean, right there, Elizabeth practically possesses 2 to 3 animatronics.
I mean, yeah. I guess you have
like, at a time, I don't know if that's... Like, I feel like it might be possible, but, like, I mean, come on, this is the FNAF universe. Many things are possible.
Yeah. Nothing like a bunch of kids possessing animatronic robots. That's totally normal. That's totally normal. We don't question it.
Well, anyways, is this all that we talk about with FNAF, or is there anything else that you want to? Because we've already discussed the new 3 stuff that came out last month in May. We just now finished that little chat up about a little bit of the FNAF timeline. I am not going to explain that anymore.
Yeah, FNAF timeline is convoluted. That's going to be a whole different podcast.
That was a whole thing on his channel, so go watch that, please.
Yeah.
I have no idea if he's linking that in the description or not, but that's up to him. I don't know. Anyways, if I find a
playlist, because I'm pretty sure there's one made, but if I find a playlist that has all of MatPat's FNAF theories, then it will pop up in the theory. It'll pop up in the description. But until then, yes, I think that's all we have to talk about today for the FNAF topic, because, yeah, like you said, we went through the FNAF movie, we went through the FNAF timeline. FNAF timeline, Ruin DLC, Help Wanted 2, and FNAF movie, yeah. And even the books. So I think that's kind of it. I don't think there's anything else. I haven't heard anything new with merch stuff. I forgot about that.
Well, I guess that's it for today.
Yeah. So next podcast, I don't know when that will be. I know this podcast has kind of been delayed because either we kept forgetting or just things kept popping up. Life.
Yeah. Wait, nudge. Anyways,
yeah.
Yeah, that's it. So I guess we'll see you guys whenever the next one comes out.
Yep. And I will have them in the beginning of the description this time, or at the very top of the description. So guys, go subscribe to Charlice or Charlie.
Please. I am almost at 80 subscribers. Let's get to 100 by the end of July. No, yes. June or July.
Yes.
Yeah, for end of June, get me to like 80. That'd be great.
Yes, they need the subscribers. And if you don't, Springtrap will be after you. Nah, I'm playing.
Whoa,
not Springtrap. But yeah, hope you guys liked the podcast. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, I guess. And yeah, peace out.
Oh, and feel free to share your thoughts down in the comments too.
Yeah, we'll definitely read them. Well, try to read them.